And then when I see it, we can move or whatever she might need, I don't know. But in this moment, I didn't see it that way. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to see it as, I came to you woman to woman and asked you what was up. You told me nothing was the problem and I never had no issue with you. Okay. And then today you say something different. But that's because how I'm looking at it. You got to understand, and I said that shit, I'm defensive because of the situation. So I'm over here, like you said, swinging defensively. But to me, I would not move that way. And I'm expecting her to move the way I move. And that right there, that's not right. Because I'm expecting TMoney to do what I would have done. So I'm saying I'm wrong. That's why I asked T to hold me to the fire. I asked her to keep me accountable. Don't let me move weird. If I'm wrong, you can call me out. Because the only reason I'm not gonna keep doing it. I'm moving off of like anger.
Earlier today, you apologized to everybody that you wrong.
Listen to me, Aries got.
Can she finish?
I did,
but she apologized earlier.
Y'all can have
okay, can she finish?
Okay.
Damn, see what you got? See, y'all be seeing somebody wrong for dropping people, but then motherfucker, y'all don't understand. You ain't even letting the girl finish what she's saying.
Talking for a long time, but see.
So what?
Aries, stop. No, I'm gonna tell you this. She did apologize earlier.
Okay, I don't care. You ain't even let her finish.
And then she came back over here and attacked TMoney.
Okay, we just talked. Aries, you was swinging for TMoney and you found out TMoney really did like the little boy. So you need to just stick up for your damn self.
No, she did. She did apologize.
No, I don't see two comments.
No, she apologized earlier.
I just want to say this to Shaded since she asked me to come up here because I'm Shaded, I don't know if you're still in here, but you got to realize a lot of these people don't really care about themselves. You can't.
Because she said she wanted questions. That's why I let her back up. Go ahead, y'all.
You can't expect them to have care with your tender situation. They're just not going to do it. A lot of these people are chaotic in spirit. They don't have no peace in their real life. You can't expect them to handle you delicately. You asking for a lot on MESSYTOK. So what I would say is, and it's going to sound blunt, but I tell my friends that I love this. Fuck these motherfuckers. That's what I say. Fuck them. Fuck how they feel about your situation. You got to deal with this. You got to sit in this and really work through this shit. All these other motherfuckers, they're going to be talking about something else in the next few days. They're going to move on to the next messy situation in the next few days. This is a big impact on your life. This is a critical situation. So caring about what these motherfuckers think, you're going to be swinging and fighting forever.
You tell them, Proxy.
That's all I had to say. And I say that with love, though.
Yep, thank you, Proxy.
Hey, everybody. Yep, Proxy, you're right. And Shade, if you're still there listening, you're right where you're supposed to be. Don't be too hard on yourself because men are like fish in the sea. There's a million of them around. And there's going to be another one, and you might get hurt again. So just remember this. Remember, people always have other agendas. So take things slow, get to know them. And, you know, it's just this is just something that's happened to all of us. We've all been in these situations. And just,
I ain't never been in this one.
well, I mean,
it's a little different.
Yeah, this is a little different. But just remember to ask questions, run it by somebody, and just you're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right.
This is a little different. This one hit a little different.
It is.
But let me say, is anybody there to stream Nitra? So Shaded, whatever it is that whatever it is that you said about Adrena, they're saying that it is true. So can somebody stream Nitra real quick so I can see what's going on?
Hold on.
I don't know what it is you said about Adrena.
This situation a little different. This situation got a little too much that phone one.
It's tough.
Shut up. I don't even.
I can't take it.
On the live, and I told her that she was not at fault. She kept blaming herself for the situation, and I told her that she was not at fault. So
let me say this to you, Aries. Okay, no, let me say this. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, we gotta find out where she is. So let me say this, Aries. If you telling her that she's not at fault, right? And you said that happened. I didn't hear that happen. You were antagonizing her when you came up in the panel. You were saying why you like a nigga with shit on his dick. Like you were being very antagonizing.
I didn't say that.
Hold on, Dibby, you did. You did. Whatever you did, you were antagonizing her. So that's wrong of you. If you telling this girl, see, this is why you don't take advice from everybody. Because if you're saying to the, okay, let me finish. If you're saying she wasn't arguing yet. If you're saying to the girl, hey, you know, it's not your fault, and then you start antagonizing her, and then you upset because she getting defensive, you're wrong. Because that means you were taking your time to try to rub her back and then slapped her upside the head. Okay. Don't nobody want nobody rubbing their back and then slapping them in their face.
Okay, so TeaTyme, the reason why I did this right now is because when we was on the other line, she was.
I don't care why you did it.
She wasn't
It
arguing.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter why. No, I don't care.
Okay.
It was wrong.
Yeah, okay,
you older than her. You know
right.
better. No, I'm not always right. It's just not over here. You could go. I'm not going around the hill with you, cause this ain't your story. And if I let you explain, you've been doing this the whole time. This will be the Aries show in the next 5 minutes, and I'm not doing that today. This not gonna be the Aries show. Shit, you already got Kia down there swinging and trying to make it the Kia show. No. Y'all, when y'all time come, then make sure y'all ready for y'all time. Because every time somebody else show come up, y'all sure want to be a star in that.
Okay, TeaTyme.
And when y'all show come up, y'all gonna go duck your ass some damn.
Okay, TeaTyme. Okay.
Now, somebody stream Nitra.
Yeah. Right,
please.
She's not on.
Can y'all get the live goal up? They said she on. Where's she on at? I'm at the football field. I told y'all I was at the football field.
Okay, let me go to Judge Trendsetter.
Judge Trendsetter is what they said.
Y'all don't never let me talk and explain my goddamn.
Cause you take us down the merry-go-round rabbit hole hill.
It was gonna be very quick.
You always say that. And
I just didn't like that she was arguing with TMoney about this nigga.
Okay, that was
they don't even like women. That's the only reason why I did that.
Same thing, Aries. That's what you keep doing.
That's the only reason why I said what I said earlier. I didn't like that she was trying to start an argument with TMoney over a dude that like men. That's all.
I'm not blocked.
The same thing.
That's all. And that was gonna be a short story.
Nitra.
They say she not on, y'all.
She's not on.
Okay, they say she not on. She probably on. Maybe y'all blocked.
Well, honest, I had already talked to her on the other line, and I told her.
See, you said it real quick. You said it already. We don't want to keep hearing
but
it.
they acting like they don't hear me.
We're talking down there.
Gary, stop. Gary, stop it.
I told you was gonna keep going.
You're doing too damn much. Stop.
I told you.
Mocha, you better stop.
She's on Judge Trendsetter, y'all. Anybody? Y'all ain't got no burners?
Wait, hold on. Let me go to my burners.
The girl is not.
Can y'all clear out? Can y'all please clear out this live goal? I'm supposed please. Well, I gotta beg y'all. Or can y'all send $5 to CA? Whichever one y'all want to do.
The girl is not at fault for nothing that happened with this situation.
All right.
Period.
Oh, she's sub only.
And that's how I feel.
She's not sub only. She must have blocked me.
Oh my God. Shut up.
I just had my son some money to go ahead with him and Curtis. Curtis said he was going to fix some stuff today.
She ain't saying nothing.
I fixed me some beer.
Thank y'all.
Well, I sent Duffy to the store to get some Doritos Loco Taco shells. And whenever I send him to the store, I have to make the list and include the photos to match. Because if I don't, he's going to bring all the wrong stuff.
Great is how you it is.
No, see, and that's what I'm talking about. Because I go to Publix.
Ain't no wrong with it. When I tell you this is good to me,
See the yellow snacks? Let me make sure
my mama used to love Dairy Queen ice cream.
I remember
She
you
just
said
loves it. So I was having a mama moment. Wanted something my mama liked. Ice cream it is. We used to go to Dairy Queen and get ice cream all the time. So yeah, I was having a mama moment. Need some strength, so I'm eating my wings. Very all bunch of bitches coming from me. I needed some wings. Yeah, I'm on my Wheaties. Yeah.
Okay, what we listening for, y'all?
Miss Hale.
Y'all give me a second while I
Oh, let let me shut up, because y'all be telling me to shut up.
She waiting on somebody to come on the line to expose.
I don't know why it's so
Oh, man. So Adrena, oh, man. Well, I thought her Adrena was cool.
Adrena is in the box.
Oh, okay. Okay, we can not stream it. Oh, they not gonna talk about it. Yeah, we don't gotta stream it. All right, y'all. So we got Shaded side. Sorry, Shaded, that you dropped. You can always come back up whenever you want to. Hey, Derek. Y'all make sure. Oh, speaking of Derek, y'all make sure y'all go to Derek YouTube. Manny's docu-series is on now, 99 cents to subscribe to the channel and go ahead on and watch his docu-series. The first episode is out right now. I don't got nothing else to say. I'm happy. I don't know, y'all.
I'm here. I gotta do somebody here.
Teenagers, they cussing. They'll be cussing too.
Somebody don't know how to get there then. You said the teenagers cussing?
Yeah, they better.
Their mama right
That's
there?
okay. I was cussing when I was a teenager too.
Yeah, you know when our mamas ain't around, we cuss like a Satan.
They'll be cussing too. All right, y'all. Shay, did you still here? So I do want to go into the whole thing about, and there's gonna be. No, I didn't see Laura's live today. The lies, like, so it's a couple things. I might get canceled. I think that
I'm waiting because you said Harry Zombie before you started saying these.
because I'm trying to do this the right way. I don't want to get canceled today. Y'all just have to scream. I need 70 more hand hearts because I might lose my page today.
Okay, what happened?
No, because I'm gonna clock this stuff with the community. I think the community needs to stand on business and stand on being honest. I think the community needs to stop being deceptive to other people instead of other people's choices. We already got to deal with our own people stealing our choices, and I think that the community has to start being truthful and honest. Listen, I like you and I like him, or I'm really a him and I just want to be her. I don't know. Whichever way you're gonna do it, I think you need to be honest. Okay, I think you need to be honest about who you are and who you love and what you like when you're trying to entertain somebody else. And even when I'm even gonna go into the T community, like if y'all saying don't misgender me and call me her, how you gonna tell me that you telling him that you really are him and you making everybody call you her, but you telling me you introduce yourself to him as him? No, I don't believe. I believe the more y'all tell yourself and program y'all minds that y'all is her, the more y'all gonna keep telling her y'all is her. And that's just what I believe. Okay, I'm a mute.
Okay, I agree with you. So why you gonna tell me, Aries, don't do these before you say this?
Okay, I didn't know. Go ahead, Sophie.
Do you think it's a community issue or is it just a people issue? Because it doesn't matter who you sleeping with, people lie all the time.
I think the community, people lie, but I think that the community has an issue in itself. Because it's a level of respect that they want from the straight community. It's a level of entitlement that they expect from the straight community. So we have a level of entitlement we have to start putting our foot down on. And we're not allowed to have these conversations because they get offended. And I think that we should be able to have a space, to create a space to have this conversation because they get to go and have a conversation about them being protected. Shoot, unaliving is a people issue, but the community will come together and talk about how they get hurt or they get judged. So I think that when it comes to this is a whole nother layer of an issue in itself.
Well, I mean, somebody said in the comments, it's an emotional issue when it comes to certain things, and I'm not going to speak on it because I ain't trying to get jumped. But, but, I mean, for me personally, I think it's a people issue because, you should be getting those answers. You know how to get those answers for yourself. I mean, some women, y'all be getting love bomb, and guess what? Y'all be falling for it.
How do we get the... No. That's what I'm saying. There's different. Because, yeah, we got people out, whatever. I could do some investigating and see if you find another woman, but I'm not looking for another man. And that's the part that I think we're missing. Yeah, I could investigate. I've never investigated if my man like another man. and I shouldn't have to investigate you like another sex.
What if you even
They
have
said on another live earlier.
How do I know? What's the sign?
See, they said earlier, and I disagree with this. But they said earlier on another live that we should ask that man on the first date. Are you?
And there's some men that'll flip over the whole table.
Exactly, because if you ask a straight man that and you questioning they sexuality, they get defended and they will cut the fuck up. They want to talk.
I mean, that's just like saying, and that's not fair though, because that's just not saying everybody should ask a woman, is she really a woman? If a person asks me if I'm really a woman, I knowing that I'm a woman, that is going to offend me.
Exactly.
Sometimes I'm going to feel like, why would you ask me that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like it is some things, why do we have to defend now because other people want to lie?
Even if you're going to ask people to lie.
That's the thing, though. Like, I think you should ask because we live in a different time and age to where this is the norm now. This is not back in the day where we know what was what and who was who, because it wasn't that many, you know what I'm saying, people that were trying to transform. I'm not saying they didn't exist. It wasn't many like how it is now. So it's a different time and age where I think you do have to act, and nobody should feel offended because knowing that we're not in the same time frame that we once was before.
And this is why I don't want to date. Because I don't want to. Can I just say this? Why I don't want to date? Because the man just literally said, argued up and down, he not living a double life. So he telling somebody that his ex is his brother, right? So now I got to know if you going to play. Now I got to wonder if you playing basketball or you playing with your brother's balls. And I don't want to have to do that. Like I shouldn't have to worry about men and women. I shouldn't have to be looking if your brother is really your brother. Now I already know this chick ain't your sister. Y'all ain't blood. You know what I'm saying? I know that ain't your real sister, but now I gotta worry if you really playing basketball or playing with his balls. That's not fair.
But see, like,
I don't want to date.
Like Steph just said, right? It's a different time and different generation right now, right? And I guarantee you, like, if you're getting to know somebody that you just met, you don't know nowhere, you go out to dinner, y'all having small conversation, and the topic can come up where you can say, have you ever been with, the same sex? You can have those. If you don't get offended by it, you don't know it like that, so guess what? Move on.
Okay, the reason why I feel like it's not okay.
Come on, man.
Sexuality. If you walk
that means
up,
it shows that you might have an issue with it.
okay, but if you walk up to me and I'm a woman, why would I just automatically ask you, do you like men when I'm a woman?
Everyone's saying that
you don't walk up to me
like that.
as a woman.
That's
why
not
would I
organic.
sit at the dinner table and ask you, are you interested in men?
If you're meeting someone that you don't know, you met at a bar, you exchange numbers, and y'all going out to eat, and you having a conversation like, what color you like, what shoe, all that stuff. That's the same way you could slip it in there by saying, have you ever been with da-da-da-da? You can do that. It's called having a dialogue.
These men, the straight men, they not finna.
I need Braid to come up here. I really need Braid to come up here because when people were asking Braid that question, people were mad. They were irate. Why would you ask them that question? It's inappropriate. Now y'all telling us it's appropriate. Is that what y'all telling us now?
It's inappropriate because y'all not dating him.
Oh, okay, I get that. Okay.
Okay, I get that. Him anywhere. That's why it's inappropriate. It's none of our business. Ain't nobody trying to sleep with Braid, so it's none of our damn business.
Okay, I can agree with that. I can agree with that.
And I'm gonna be honest, the straight men that get offended by shit like that,
I gotta be
to me, that just screams like you got an issue with yourself, and there's some shit that you dealing with that you ain't been able. Because this is, I can understand it, but to a certain point in time, it's like you gotta grow up. This is the yes or no, like. It's that simple.
Exactly.
You get offended by shit like that.
If you with a man that gets offended by that, when you just met him and you're going on a date and you ask him questions, guess what? They the ones you really got to worry about. Because guess what? They're probably down low.
I don't agree with that because if a person asks me if I'm a woman, I'm gonna get offended. Because I shouldn't have to get used to that. I shouldn't have to get used to somebody asking me am I a woman.
Okay, so T, does the world not change?
The world do change, but I'm still
so do you still live in the era that you were born in?
It's still a natural instinct to feel like, what you mean?
Are you still in the era that you were born in?
I don't, listen, I said
no, you're not in the era that you were born in. So with that being said, I understand how you feel, but that's what I said. There's a point in time as adults we have to understand we're not in the same time period that we once was, where nobody asked you that because we knew what everybody was. We're in a different day and age now where there's a lot of people transitioning. So we're not sure who's who anymore because there's a lot of niggas that actually look like women.
Hey, straight up.
So I get how you feel. It's just your mindset got to change. I mean, if you don't want to change it, that's fine. Like you're an adult.
I ain't been asked yet if I'm a woman, but I'm just saying I'm still gonna feel it's gonna pinch a little. I'm sorry.
And like I said, I'm not knocking you for I get it, but at the same time, we just got to understand this world ain't the same as it was in the 70s, 80s, 90s, shit, maybe the early 2000s, but that's just the time we live in. So it's be mindful to act. That's all.
I don't think we should be upset about it. I mean,
right.
It is what it is, man. I mean, and if you're getting to know the person, I mean, they didn't come from a harmful place just having dialogue and trying to get to know you. I mean, the only way you should be offended really is if you are, and then you know that I mean, and you feel like they're gonna hurt you or something. Like, I mean, that's the rhetoric they pushing over there.
They said it doesn't have nothing to do with time. It actually has a lot to do with time. Because I'm not saying trans people didn't exist. Well, they existed, but not fully. And I'm saying that because you had niggas out there that cross-dressed, but it was either you're a gay or you're a lesbian. There wasn't no in-between. And the niggas that was, quote-unquote, in-between transitioning, which was at that time just cross-dressing, you knew about it. And it wasn't many of them neither, so you knew who was who.
I'm gonna go back to it. We're gonna go back to the interview. Good Yellow was in denial about living a double life. He wasn't setting in the reality of it. He also even said that he doesn't feel like he should have to disclose it because of his own privacy and his own like reservations. So when you're dealing with people who feel that way, how do you think that they're going to be honest? They're not going to be honest. They're just, because they're not even in their own truth. They're not walking in their own truth or reality. And I think that that's where there's a problem because, we need to know. That's just like even disclosing, like, I've even heard people say that about having, men with trans. I've even heard trans people say, I don't have to tell anybody that I was born a male until we get ready to get intimate. I feel like it's dangerous. If going out on a date, if you're going out on a date with that person before you even meet that person, you should be upfront. Look, I was actually not born this way, and I hear them arguing about it all the time.
But that's what I'm saying to you, right? The thing is, right, say you're a heterosexual woman and you get involved with a man, right? Because you don't have this open communication and dialogue with him, and you don't know, and he's DL. Then what? Then you find out 5 years down the line? Like, that's the point. Y'all be afraid to have...
I mean, if he's DL, he gonna stay DL. DL person's not gonna tell you
if you are receptive to have the conversation, that's what I'm telling you. You have to be able to ask the questions. Sometimes you never know. Some people don't tell stuff you ain't asked, you ain't gonna get the answer.
But DL is people that's living in secret, right?
See,
I'm asking.
Yes. But what I'm saying is, if you're afraid to have the conversations as heterosexual women, if you're afraid to ask those questions because you think men gonna get whatever kind of way, then how are you gonna ever know? He can keep that shit a secret the whole time y'all together. I'm just saying that. It's like you got to be able to have the question. I mean, it's a no, right? You don't want to deal with men. Guess what? How would you ever know if you don't ask the question?
I don't know what else to say.